What up, though, everybody? It's your boy DC, one of D313XP, man. Got here talking about what happened last night. If you guys didn't get a chance to check the live stream, myself and Bree, we just talked about the Michigan State's victory over Florida Atlantic, 16-10. I just want to give my quick update. As you see, you boys wearing your Michigan State jersey. Um, but yeah, I just want to get a quick update um, about the victory. Michigan State, came out with the victory 16-10. It was a very ugly win. There was no good type of offense. The defense was the main reason to me the reason why they won this game. Um, that defense, they stood their grounds. They did give us some plays. They did make, a couple of errors, on far as with communication and coverages and stuff like that. But when they need to make the plays, they made the plays. Michigan State defense, especially the defensive line and their linebacker core was sensational yesterday. It was very sensational. They was able to get to their quarterback off and on, But also defensively, and only say this too, it was you know, like I said, a lot of pressures on the quarterback. Quarterback was trying to run, trying to, make plays, but our defense stood its grounds at the most. Didn't, they able to sustain, make the stops when they need to make the stops. So very proud of that Michigan State defense. They took care of their business what they were supposed to. Offensively, I know it was the first game. Not going to overreact. I know it's just the first game, but um, defense. Excuse me. Offensively, it was just lack of. It was more like urgency. Someone was new to play calling. Someone was also doing to. Um, it comes with timing. With Aiden Childs on 18 years old, be 19 this year. Um, he's a full time starter quarterback. Transfer from Oregon State. It's going to take time to get the guys, the receiving core and get them on the same page. It's going to take some time with that. So definitely, like I said, I'm not going to overreact. Like I said, it's just the very first game. But there were some throws that he made that could have been that could have connected with the wide receivers. There was a lot of overthrows. It was a lot of it was just miscommunications and some of the mistakes that he did through some interceptions, started staring down his receivers. Especially in the second interception that he did. He threw a little, like a second late, and the able defender was able to pick it off. Um, and Nelson Florida, he pretty much gave Florida Atlantic the confidence to get back in the game. But it's just unfortunate that our defense, stood his ground at the most. But Aiden Childs, I know he got a lot to work on, but he's going to be fine. I'm not too much concerned about that. He's going to be fine. I believe in Aiden Childs. I believe his ability. He can run. He can make throws. But I also believe that Aiden Childs is going to make better decisions when he read defenses. So I believe in this guy. I believe he's going to get it done. I believe he's going to play better. Absolutely, plain and simple. But yeah, um, running game. They they just couldn't get the running game going. Outside of K-Ron, Lynch Adams, with that 63 yard run for a touchdown, they just couldn't really get nothing going on the running game. Nate Carter had 19 carries for 48, excuse me, 48 yards. Um, they just couldn't get the running game going. They really couldn't. They couldn't get the running game going. They couldn't. The offensive line has something to do with it as well. The offensive line just was not run blocking, um, was not, at times was not protecting the quarterback, even though Aiden Childs only got sacked one time the game. But, the offensive line, they just could not run block. They just could not open the holes um, for Nate Carter. They just, like I said, they came around with the big run. That was the biggest run in the game. They started off because Michigan State just could not. They just could not get the type of offense rhythm going. So I'm quite sure they will be better going forward with the next game. And this is just one of those first game jitters. You're out there. You're trying to do your best. I mean, you're gonna make some mistakes. So I think the running game is going to open up. I think it's going to be better. I think they're going to make some adjustments. The coaching staff, Jonathan Smith, and the coaching staff, they're going to make some adjustments. They're going to going to be better. So I absolutely believe that they're going to be fine. Um, the running game is going to be a lot better than what it was before. So I absolutely believe that's going to happen. So um, I want to talk about it too. Um, Turnovers. You see, turnovers. We can't have turnovers, 3 turnovers, and still be able to win the game. Unfortunately, very fortunate that we play against a team like Florida Atlantic. No disrespect to them, but Florida Atlantic is not a powerhouse school. It's not like a great school, you know. But it's just our defense carried. Our defense carried it. Only they gave up the one touchdown, um, which it was the points on turnovers when we turned the ball over. But our defense stood its ground. But we cannot turn the ball over, especially in the red zone. We had 3 turnovers. 2 of them was in the red zone. Well, 3 of them was in the red zone. Excuse me. We can't have those type of red zone turnovers. We left at least at the minimum of 9 points to the maximum, probably 22 points on the board. That's unacceptable. You can't have those red zone turnovers. You cannot do that. We had the fumbles and the interceptions. You cannot do that. You know, it would thankfully that we end up getting a safety. Saying early in the game, um, which our defensive line was unbelievable. But we gotta take care of the football. We gotta make smart decisions when making the right reads as a quarterback. To take care of the football as a running back, a wide receiver. You gotta take care of the football. You gotta make sure sustain those drives, get first downs. You gotta take care of the football. We gotta um, score on those drives. Take an opportunity. We can't let teams hang around. So I think those things we have to clean up on the turnovers. I think we're going to get better at that. I believe in it. It's something John Smith is going to address um, with that situation. So we definitely keep an eye on that as well. Penalties. Got the same thing with the penalties. We can't make bonehead decisions. Can't make bonehead plays that can could cost our team, cost us this game. We can't do that. A lot of 12 penalties for 140 yards. That is ridiculous. That is insane. That is that's too many penalty yards that we is giving up. Giving the opposition opportunities to stay in this game, to keep sustain those drives. We can't make those bonehead plays. A lot of and half of it was personal foul penalties. You can't do that. You got to be smart. You have to be smart. You have to play smart football. I know we have a young team, last some freshmen and sophomores and stuff, but we got to play smart football. We got to be smart because we're gonna get big teams. We they not gonna they're gonna take advantage of those. As Michigan State, we have to come out. We have to set the tone. We have to play our style of football. We have to play smart and disciplined football. We can't keep settling for these penalties, self-inflicted penalties that could cost us drives, cost some scores. You can't do it set us back. We gotta come and play smarter than that. So absolutely the penalties has to get cleaned up. Like I said, some penalties is just a lot of those penalties is just unacceptable. So um, you can't have boneheaded plays like that to set your team back. Um, from winning, not only just scoring to win the game. So we have to clean up those things. So absolutely on that. But otherwise, overall, like I said, to me, the game, I'm saying it was, you know, a lot of offensively challenged for both sides of Florida Atlantic and Michigan State. But we was able, our defense able to prevail and get, saying that and make a stand where they needed the most. We did get 2 interceptions out of that, but we still you know, has to play better. All as a team, we have to play better. Our defense, give defense our credit. They did their job. But there's some things they have to clean up too. There's some things on offensively definitely had to clean up. Our special teams was pretty well as well. You get the special teams play, was well. They didn't give up any big plays from Florida Atlantic. Our special teams, they did their job. But all overall, as a team, we have to make sure we have to clean up some things. We have to be more disciplined. Have to play smart football. Have to, to be better, be successful, be better. So, as Michigan State, we're going for, saying got the next game coming up against Maryland. At Maryland, Maryland's no slouch. They're a Big Ten opponent. They're gonna come out. They can, you know, they can play. You know, they're not a hell of a defensive team, but they can score. If we get these self-inflicted penalties and you know drive killers, and if we turn the ball over, we're gonna lose the game. That's just plain and simple. We have to play smart football. We have to do this. We have to be better. So as Michigan State, you know, we go on the road next week at Maryland. We get a conference win, and take care of business. So looking forward for the second game. Looking forward some things, that John DeSmith and this coaching staff is going to address these players and get some things cleaned up. So that was my overview for the recap for the Michigan State versus Florida Atlantic. Michigan State against 116-10. Um, yeah, so it's your boy DC1. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. I'm saying, the D313XP. Also, you can also catch me on Dynasty Sports Network. Hit that like and subscribe to to the channel, and make sure y'all hit the notification button, and also follow the channel, man. Just spread the word out. You know, all grouping together, man. So definitely, man. So again, it's your boy DC1, D313XP. Go green, go white. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace.